Yo, I just finished watching that joint. That joint's trip, bro. I've been waiting for the second part. Now it's over. He told him, like, right now, $2 Scully? Great. I mean, you got money in your pocket. We can go right now, bro. What you mean? We can go now. We can go on stage, and then you got another bag. We go again. I mean, put that got it on me right now. Don't walk off camera. Look. All it is Cassidy, like, bruh, if y'all would have gave me the little bit of a respect that, you gonna try and give a boy, now I got flex on you. Now y'all telling me I'm bugging for flexing on people who trying to make me flex on them. You wanted it, you got it. I could have been cocky another way, but you wanted it, so you got it. Like, and Goodz talking about it, like, really, what he's talking about is when he tried to press Cass on stage. But the whole thing is, if you would have said on stage you had the bag with you right there, you don't think Cass would have went? See, that's the thing. You would still lose that argument because Cass would have said, yo, you would have dropped that bag. You'd have dropped that bag right there. See, that then, look, then you'll catch me. You didn't talk about no bag. You want no bag. You just wanted me to go right now for nothing. He said, I'm going to dig in my pocket. You dig in yours. So he said, a verb, I dig in my pocket, you dig in yours. See, y'all ain't catching all this. You know, y'all don't want that smoke. Y'all, and the reason why they won't catch that smoke, though, because if they go after Goodz, if they help Goodz right, they are done. Right? You got to have time apart. And you got to hope that Goodz lose. You can't put confidence in Goodz, because now you got to remember two raps. You got to remember one rap if Goodz lost, and remember another one if Goodz win. Right? Because you're still going to battle him, right? Don't you want to take his 250? See, I want to see if y'all can. Y'all trying to scope out the process. You want to buy the time. But what if you buy the time? What if we hit you with this? Okay, y'all want to play? All right, let's go up then. Let's go to 350. All right, after that one, let's go to 500. Get to that bag. The cost to take down the boss, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying to y'all, like, what if you use that on all y'all? Now y'all just gave him more ammunition. He ready. He locked and loaded. 6 months. In 6 months. In my technicality, like 6 months. How many people can you have a song for? How many people piggybacking Goodz? Or how long does it take? Like 6 people? Could it be 6 days? 6 weeks? 6 months? A month a person? I give a month dedicated to you because I can. I give a month dedicated to you because I can. Y'all don't want that static, right? Nobody reaching for the bag. Nobody reaching for the wallet. Nobody reaching for the wallet. Like, y'all got to stop it. Like, he playing old school, I guess. That's what you want to call it. He want that money on deck. It's a crapshoot. You're a hustler. You hustling. No one want to get hustled, though. Goodz ain't want to get hustled right there because there's witnesses. Then it'd be on camera, like. And then it'd be real, like, yo, get that money up, bro. Get that money up, bro. Because when that money on the table like that, it's completely different. Like, that Cash took a straight street. We put the money on the block right now. Our money. I put my money up. You put your money up. What's up? Let's do this right now. He said, and we'll do it with the camera off. If you want to do it with the camera off, let's do it, though. What you mean? Put that bag up. I know I got this $2 Scully on, you know, but I still got my ad revenue underneath this jacket. Hold up, let me show you real quick. It's underneath this orange joint. Got the orange joint on saying bars is back. Y'all don't get the boy showing you saying bars, nigga. Bars. You see this, you see bars, don't you? Killed it, then put a barcode on the shirt. Man, bars. And the barcode on the shirt, good advertisement. If y'all ain't catch it, that boy got a barcode shirt saying he got bars with codes in it. How about that? Hit me up for that ad revenue. We hustlers, right, Cass? Get that money, right? Look, bro. So, Cass automatically win. I'm gonna tell you what. BRC, as now Cass has coined it. If anybody using it, you know you got it from Cass. Because somebody came on the podcast, blog, whatever you want to call it, and said, hey, nobody was calling it BRC like that. Cass just worked it real cool, and now BRC is a thing. So now what? Cass gave what to the culture? BRC. You know, somebody gonna come out and say, no, I was saying it first, but they're saying Cass coined it right now on the podcast, the John Wax on Seal. Somebody else did it. Cass ain't say he waxed it. Somebody else said he didn't coin the BRC. Alright, anyway. But put that bag up, right? Put that bag up. Boy, that's showing crazy. Cass do like them small rooms. Cass like them small rooms, bro. So it's harder though. I'm trying to understand. What's harder, a small room or a big stage? See, y'all trying to make it seem like the big stage is harder. I don't think the big stage is harder. I think that small room is harder. Like, put them niggas in the closet. Let them go at it. What you mean? You can do it on stage in the closet. Have this big monitor out and people can watch inside the closet. What you mean? Small stage is different. Small stage is different. See, when you take away all that cheering and everything and you put that on in, oh my God, old school, like that's on the street. When you're in a corner, it doesn't make a difference. It turns into a room. Right, so with the people on the stage, it's almost like they turning it into a room, but they want to leave one part open to show how wide the area is and how many people is watching. Like if you're doing it at a park, so the whole thing is it's different at a park. Though think about it. Let's say they standing outside, gathered in a huddle at a park with people who have no intentions of including themselves in what you're doing, but you're including them into what you're doing versus a bunch of people coming to see what you're doing. It's still crazy. Look at it. It's so crazy because you're still in the box, but you're out in the public, and you got to stay in that box though. See, the whole thing is if you're doing it in public, corners, people walking past, you know, if you in the house, it doesn't make a difference. The stage is completely different when people is irrelevant to what's going on. You got the element of people who had nothing to do with it and they just wander over. They just going about what? They out here making well, let me go see what that. And then they walk over, and then you got innocent bystanders witnessing somebody get crushed. Like, yo, who is this dude and who is that? Okay, then who's next up? I want to hear him go again. And the only reason other people getting thrown in because they want to hear somebody go again. Like, it's crazy, bro. And Cass, like, we can do that right there on the stage. How about that? How about I just stay on stage then? We treat this like the radio. Just bring your bag with you. You snatching bags out here, hustling. You know, they rolling that crap shoot. Then you mess up the crap shoot and you don't want to participate. Nobody buys in. So that's where I left off at, really. If nobody buys in by the date. That means they help Goodz write that jump, bro. If nobody bring that 250 in, somebody help Goodz write that jump. If nobody put that 250 up to go that night, somebody help Goodz write that jump. Because they can't get on there because they can't follow that. Because whatever they got is not ready for that situation. They want to include that situation somehow. But they included in that situation, so if they do have anything lined up, it can't be rhetoric of what was just defeated. They can't use that angle. And if that angle is already created 6 months in advance along with Goodz, okay, Goodz go, you know, but I can build on, but boom, boom, I write this and I write this and I donate this and I donate that from a story, whatever I was writing over here, and I gave you this influence and I gave you that influence, and I can't really lead off because that is connected. Whatever I gave you is connected with what I got, right? So if you got defeated, I can't use it. So I'm not willing to even talk about giving that back up yet, right? We got to have a whole Congress meeting. Everybody got to have a sit down. We're going to have to stipulate how this is going to go. Because now somebody going to say, man, you can't. That video is getting traction. A lot of people is watching that joint right there. So which one of us is going to put that 250 up? Matter of fact, that's all I put, you know, 25. 1,000 up a piece. 10 of us. All 10 of them put that 25 up and send one of y'all on. I mean, look, y'all called out, so I don't know. But don't be doing that last minute. That's fruitgazy right there, because y'all had ahead of time. Don't be on no CP time, whatever you want to call it. Nah, bruh. Y'all deadline is really moved up. You got like to tomorrow, bruh. Really, to tomorrow. Because it's right there. Tomorrow's the 24th. 3 days. 25th. Give them the 25th. 25th. Y'all don't come up with that on the 25th. Cass automatically won. Cass automatically won. Nah, see, y'all see, I get your promo. Look, pick the promo game up then. Like, you putting the money up because you ready to get to that bag, right? See, even if you lose, right? Whoever takes this step is going to get elements, you know, because you was brave. You seen that he lost. You didn't renege. Can't be thinking that you're going to hop on stage. Like, now I'm going to do it on side. I got my money. You say that you ready and all this stuff. I mean, you can, I think, Cass be ready for you. Like, I know somebody's going to do this. I know somebody's going to try to pull it. I mean, I'm ready to go at any time, though. I'm trying to tell you. So you better be right. You better understand it. If that John just lost, button up to the top. Like I had before. Look, I'm telling you this. Can Cass lose? I mean, anything's possible, but in his world, it's not a possibility, so it's not structured in. It's just no need for it to be structured in. It needs to be an element of what needs to be accomplished in the way. So you can't understand that. He got to understand what defeat is. And like, well, if you never lost, how you know how to lose? Because you watch people lose all the time. And you got to see where they winning at, because everybody ain't straight losing all the way through. There's always recognition in between. So you can't, and then he getting on here making these phone calls. I don't care. My hair all messed up. It is what it is at the time that it is. At the thought pattern, like, you know what, I'm just going to give it to you right now. You know what it is, But Goodz and everybody else will automatically lose if nobody put that money up by the 25th. And publicly announce it and have that conversation. So that way everything can be worked in smoothly. You can't expect Cass to try to hustle on the stage. The hustle gotta have it off camera. Like, y'all always want to get all the. Nah, see, if you give it like really 25th is pushing it like tomorrow. It gotta be like tomorrow. Like, it gotta happen fast. It released, everybody's seen it. You don't act on it in one day. Don't even worry about the 25th. Because people got to be contacted, things got to be moved around. You're not giving that time proper things. Like, you got to have a setting, something got to soak in. Look, man, I just need to be open for like 5 more hours type thing. Because at the end of the day, scratch. Who can win? It's anybody's game. But what it's looking like, a narrative is painted. And it was created to be such a way that there's no other way that it can possibly go. I mean, I understand you got all these different kind of angles, but you gotta look at location. You gotta look at the venue size. To have 50% is 1,500 people. 1,500 people, bro. So this is gonna be really, it's a strong thing for battle rap. You gotta think 3,000 people turn against you. Whoever, it doesn't make a difference, whoever it is. 3,000 people at the same time. Or 3,000 people cheering for you at the same time. Because once that joint hit, that electric, see, and this is the problem. Let me give you the problem. The problem is this. If you don't have the capacity to hold that energy of that 3,000, see, that's where they don't give you. All right, so now I'm talking about the stage. The stage is kind of difficult because if you don't have the capacity to hold what the crowd is giving you, and you can't manifest that energy because your capacity is low, right? ooh, you implode. You implode. And then it seems like an explosion, but it's an implosion. Because that pressure is too high for you at that moment. Now you gotta, that's where the stumble come from. But they cheer for that one. Then you go to, I know they got this one. Or, man, let me see if I'm gonna try this one right here. And then, or do you get into that mood? But in this nature, see, Cass' capacity is going to be greater. So his greater capacity, look, the reason why his capacity is going to be greater because he has the deficit already in the energy state, right? So his battery is full in the opposite, right? So his power is different. But when that other power start coming in, his capacity is extended below, but it's not less than. It's just a different power. And his capacity is, if the crowd feels whatever is already dug down deeper like a foundation, he has a high capacity. So look, if you can handle that capacity, because it will hit you when that like, and they be like, all these people rock with me right now, bruh. You be like, you ought to be hyping them up. No, you get concerned because now you like, are they loyal? Is the next thing guaranteed to be fire? Then that nervousness come in. It's anticipation of the boo. Then you start thinking about the boo. That's what they want Cassidy to do, think about the boo. Right? Like, you ain't been on the stage yet, so you don't want to give them something and then disappoint them. Alright, 3,000 people disappointed at the same time. It's crazy. And then it's real crazy if somebody see. So this is another reason. Right? I probably shouldn't even be saying it, but you know what though, for Cash, I gotta be fair. You can't hustle everybody, bro. But you get your hustle on. I'm not leaking too much. I ain't gonna say too much. But look, bruh. This is another reason why Goodz automatically, it's almost put in a position to lose though. Bro, I can't say it. I ain't gonna say it. It's crazy, bro. But it's set up by the individuals that's around it. It's an inverse thing because you can see the momentum. The momentum is going to Cassidy right now. And I don't understand why people don't think that he has the capacity to maintain it. He's been in here. Alright, look. Even in his kind of like apology that you will understand, he gonna say like some kind of apology, but it's not an apology, but it is like an apology. He's just trying to give you the science of it, and he's trying to explain it to you in a certain fashion, right? In certain arenas, you have to behave in a certain way, and the only reason he's behaving in this way is because he was forced to behave in this manner, because he's a hustler. He has to find a solution to a problem, and that's the problem solving that he did. He calculated this in this fashion. It could have went a completely different route, but it didn't go a different route. And the narrative of the story is, Cash ain't getting jumped. That's not what they saying. They saying he John Wicking everybody like right now. And Battle Truth, you don't want to get John Wick, so chill. Just take it as a blessing. Maybe he likes your channel, Battle Truth, so chill. Don't. Everybody's getting bodied out here. Interviewers, battle rappers, stakes is high. I was gonna say something earlier, but look, I can't say that. I can't talk about that. Just like Cassidy can't talk about those people that y'all want to talk about, like, who did you beat off camera? But if it stayed off camera all this time, there's a reason why it stayed off camera all the time. You can't say you don't think he won no battles. You seen a major battle that I guess you think he won, so why wouldn't he have major battles that he possibly didn't have recorded and won? There's a reason why it's not released. Stop trying to play. Look, he know the rules of engagement. He engaging it properly though. That's why he's still out here. He been independent. He said he only been on here for 3 years. 3 years. Then he was back off. Like, he kept his buzz. That's what he said. Industrial work is different. In that time frame, he was like, in his collaborative thought by himself, that's why he collaborated with himself. He was like, really, I need to be independent so my content will be distributed the way I want it to be. I understand commercial. I could do commercial, but I don't want to do commercial. I really don't. That's not where my heart at. And I want to do what I love, and I'm trying to come over here and show these people love, and this is how they react. So now I gotta show them. But I did disaster that way because I didn't want to ruin another chance. Should I ruin this chance? Should I just go real stupid? Look, all I'm gonna say is this. You ain't say nothing about Goodz. You just as bad as Battle Truth. You ain't talking good about Goodz. You ain't talking good. Look, as I said before in another video, Goodz really did have a great advantage if you would have just stayed out the scene. Stayed out the scene. Played it cool. See, if you chose a role, you should have played that role all the way through. In that interview, you like, that's what's up. Yeah. Most deaf, son. See, you ain't know how to see. So Cass hustled you on both. He hustled you so much that they put it in 2 parts. And all you had to do is like, you right though. Nah, you right. You got that job, bro. Real talk. Like, for real, like. And then shut up. But you didn't do neither. You said you wasn't gonna do nothing. You said you was gonna chill. You did play it a couple of times, but not the right way. And then you still did not. But not saying anything in that nature, you still could have put a motive to fight. You still could have painted the narrative. Y'all tried to paint a narrative, but y'all didn't paint the right picture for a new obstacle. Y'all chose that. Y'all gave him that out. That was his. He gave him that outlet. And he took that outlet because y'all didn't paint that narrative right. Real talk. It wouldn't have been like Cass was, but it would have all went differently. I can't even give that whole situation has changed. That's the Back to the Future method. That whole thing had changed. Interviews changed. Everything that was being spoken about would change. And maybe you would have seen something different, but this is what it was. So, can Goodz win? Yes, anything's possible. Can he get around? Yeah. See, what people is getting mixed in conjecture is, in reality, people want what they want. And if they want Cass to win, they're going to want him to win. If they want Goodz to win, they're going to want him to win. Cassidy is making you want him to win, though, because of them. They did it. They set the precedent for him. So all he got to do is what he said he's going to do. And I believe he's going to do it. Why wouldn't he do it, though? I mean, the whole thing is, if I feel like I can do something, why can't somebody else do something? Well, Goodz got the same standards, but the narrative and the painting that's being painted is going to get finished on stage, and the painting has already begun. So a certain narrative is already etched into the canvas. Nah, they're not hearing me though. So look, anyway, Goodz, I wish you luck. I wish that you find a way to salvage what you got. I wish you the best. I believe that you can do great. You can put a great show on. And if you get first, you can control what the narrative is. But because best believe Cassidy, I mean, if anything like me, he has a plethora. You know, you come nice, like, oh, we playing a nice game. We can play nice then. So the whole thing is, you can paint the narrative, but if you come onto a certain thing, you know certain things is lined up. Rhetoric, reflection. You know, that he has capabilities of catching dialect and say, okay, I inspect, and I'll flip it because I digest. Because after I eat battle rappers, I digress. Look, man, things happen on time. You know the caliber of artist that you really have with you. So in your acknowledgement, you could have acknowledged it, but the lack of doing such and putting out these things that could be considered fabrication, like you said, he fabricated the 5,000. Because with his video at, it's both the same question on both pastures, I guess, if you want to see that. And one can say, you know what, we can get both of them removed, and then we only got 2 instead of the 5. What about you? Yours is still alive. Is that what you want to push? I can keep mine alive because I got 2 that you can say the accounting, and we can get rid of the one that you said doesn't. So, and then it's still the biggest venue. I am the #1 card. If I only got 2, I'm first to do it. I'm the first to have 2 on video battles and get 500,000 or more and be the main center of attraction and be the main card. 2 on video Jones, bro, and sold out quick. Like, oh my God, that joint was gone, and pay-per-view is ridiculous. And I can't even. I said it once. I'm not going no more on that. Get this energy going right here, bro. Look, Cass, I see you. Throw your hair back though, bro. See, I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen. Good job to everybody though. It's a production. Y'all did create a production. Everybody's watching. People's making criticism. Y'all gave it the space to make criticism, right? And the whole thing is, what the delivery is going to be subjective. So I want to shout out to all the people who've been making great content. I've been following a lot. I subscribe to some people. Y'all subscribe. I'm gonna hit y'all up on y'all channel. I'm gonna start shouting out because y'all doing a good job. Battle Truth, you doing a good job, right? See, you got your position and you playing your position well. I ain't going front. I understand what you're doing. You hopped on that boat, right? You gonna ride it out. Look, ain't nobody gonna be mad at you for that. You know what I mean? Just be craftier with it. You know, on the other video I explained to you on, I ain't gonna touch on it. You know, be craftier on it, and then you might get what you want. You know, you crafty with it, you creating it, you making it, innovating it, and presentating it, and the people waiting. If you can get these thumbs to go up and have them raising it, it'll be cool. You got 1,800 views. Okay, you're getting your views up though. The Christian feeling, you want to use that, bro? Oh no. It's up to you if you want to do that though. But when you talked about the A-Bird, John, you forgot he said, yo, we can use that though. Hand start to scratch when he ain't got scratched. They said that's the wrong one. You gonna lose that, bro. See that one hand scratch on that, it'll boost that, yo. Anyway, let me chill, man. For real, man, it's gonna be a good battle. And the rest of the cards are gonna be out there doing their thing. I just hope one day they can see what people's trying to do. Change with the battle rap. Like, you know what battle rap is. But change the avenue of battle rap. See, that's what I want, you know. Forget about everything else. But at the end of the day, I want a battle rap come up here to sell the corn the best. Alright, Cast the Hustler, we can make that happen. We up there, John. Making inventions, rapping this. Who got the best rap invention? Like, you can create this at the end of the day. Who got the best product? Like, yo, I followed the rap, bro, and I made this. Like, what you mean? I'm the battle rapper. But battle rap about other things. How to cut the grass. How to paint a house. Like, where your skills at? Will people rock with it? You listening to y'all, bruh. I'm about that. I just like doing new things and innovating and creating. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Shoot, get a job at a pizza place. Why not? It could be fun. Y'all thinking about it twisted. Look, get on your grind. Cassidy, hustle on, bro. Y'all, holler at the man. telling yo, what's up? We can do this. Y'all watch this. Straight love for all y'all though. Love for Goodz, love for the whole battle rap. Cass love y'all too. Don't get it twisted. He just like, sometimes you can't be mad at the boy if you thinking that, he gotta spank his kids once in a while so they can understand what respect is. So you can't blame him for feeling like that if he feels that he was the first one to ask for money in a large amount to do what you're doing right now, which you're still not getting. So he's coming back and he's saying, if I can do it, maybe one day you can too. I like y'all to thank y'all. I would like to thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all keep staying in tune with enlightened illumination. Change it, rearrange it, not to be famous. You know what the aim is. We out.